In this tutorial, we'll walk you through a Jangl Ping Post buyer setup. We'll be using these sample Jangl API specs for this example. You'll begin by copying and pasting the testing ping URL into your buyer setup. You'll replace this with the production ping URL later after successfully testing your campaign. The request method will be post, and we'll use JSON as the payload type for this example. Next, you'll build out the ping payload with all the fields that are marked required in the meta, contact, and data variables section of your API specs. As you can see from our example payload, meta, contact, and data will be objects, and you'll then add the required fields nested within them. Once your payload is complete, it will resemble the one seen here. For headers, content type will automatically be filled out for you when you select the payload type above. This buyer setup also requires an accept header and an authorization token. For the accept header, the key will be accept, and the value will be application/JSON. For the authorization header, authorization will be the key, and the token will be the word token followed by the token given to you by your API specs. For the response mapping for an accepted lead, the condition will be key equal with, the key will be status, and the value will be success. Next, toggle the real-time price section to on and enter price as the real-time price key. For the post configuration, begin by copying and pasting the testing post URL. Select post as the request method and JSON as the payload type. The authorization code will be a unique value returned with each ping. To grab this value, enter auth code as a field and LP ping response :auth code as the campaign field shortcode. You'll then complete your post payload. Since the specs do not dictate which fields are required on the post, it's best to send whatever data you have and confirm with your buyer that they are receiving all of the data that they need. Once your payload is complete, it will resemble the one seen here. Once again, the header content type is automatically filled out for you when you select the payload type above. For the response mapping for an accepted lead, the condition will be key equal with, the key will be status, and the value will be success. The response mapping for a duplicated lead is automatically filled out for you. Since the real-time price was set on the ping, there's no need to set it on the post. That's all for a Jangl Ping Post buyer setup. As always, if you have any questions, please use the support button or email us at support@leadprosper.io.